In a world where cybersecurity is becoming increasingly more important every day, we have asked the question that has plagued the cybersecurity industry for decades. How do we keep businesses secure in an unsecure world? With the rise of more bad actors who threaten to probe, penetrate, and steal businesses' data, how do we implement a functional, simple to use, and customizable solution? A system that is technical enough for security officers and easy enough for businesses to understand. Well, my team and I are working on a lightweight application called Firefind that can import a set of rules, pass and normalize to a consistent structure and export documentation that outlines red flags in the rule sets. You ask yourself what a rule set is? The simplest answer is a configuration of network access that dictates what traffic can pass through the firewall and what traffic will be blocked by the firewall. We are determined to build and deploy an easy-to-use system that can ingest rule sets from multiple firewall vendors and export dangerous rule sets to a readable format that is simple to understand. We acknowledge that not all rule sets are the same, and we are keeping that in mind with the application's ability to configure the parameters to the user's need. The need for the application to have a balance of fine control and easy and quick usability is a key part of the team's drive, as we know how fast-paced the cybersecurity world is. The application will have a simple and intuitive interface with basic terminology that any technician can pick up and use with very little training. This is in keeping with the need for a fast-paced environment. The best way to demonstrate the application is to show you a mock-up. This mock-up was created with Figma and forms the frame of the application. First, we start with the dashboard. This has a breakdown of the previous rule sets that have been imported into the Firefind. Next, we have the upload page. This is where you can import rule sets from multiple vendors to be parsed and normalized to a consistent internal structure. This can identify high-risk rules that can be flagged as dangerous configurations. The result page then converts these settings to an easily digestible CSV file format for technicians and a simple-to-read PDF file for non-technical stakeholders. This also has a table of results for fast and easy triage to help with quicker reactions in case of an emergency. Then you can export in a CSV file that will list each flag rule with contextual details, severity, and rationale. You will be able to export a PDF that will summarize key findings and be non-technical, so it's easy to read and understandable for stakeholders. The settings page is where we customize a rule checking engine to find high-risk rules and dangerous configurations like open admin ports and overly broad source destination ranges. This application will be open source and has the ability to be portable and deployable in either Windows or Linux. This will allow for more computers to have an application installed. The application will also have the ability to be in standard light mode or toggle to dark mode for more customization. With all that in mind, the key outcome we are striving to obtain is a well-rounded and functional application that is fast to deploy, easy to use, and configurable so that it doesn't slow down the work of the cybersecurity team. Having the ability to import rule sets and process them to export the high-risk ones so they can be triaged as soon as possible to keep with the ever-growing cybersecurity threat that is facing our industry. And we are looking to try and implement batch importation of rule sets, redundancy detection for rule sets, and visual indicators in the PDF for easy readability. With all that being said, the big question is, how are we going to develop the application to encompass all the necessary features and functions? As I mentioned earlier, we have developed a mock application using Figma, which is what the design of the application, which helps with developing thematic qualities and having a consistent look across the application documentation. We are going to use Python Tkinter to develop the graphical user interface and Python 2 code for the backend development. We believe that if we use Python, this will give us the best chance of developing to the highest standards that we have set out for ourselves. As a team, we are very excited to continue working on the project and are looking forward to living up to the lofty standards that we have employed so we can deliver an application beyond the parameters that we have set out in this video. Along with my colleagues, I am looking forward to the challenge and I'm really excited to develop, test, and deploy the firewall application. Thank you for your time and I hope you have a lovely day. Bye.